Generic greetings and welcome back once again to Transport Fever 2, where in the previous episode we managed to get this railway line put in. We had to edit that as well a couple of times, but it is now come good. We can see that in terms of money we've got 117 in the positive there. The only thing that isn't making as much money is, strangely, the bus route in Congleton. And now that's something I don't know why, because we have got people waiting there, although I'm guessing it's because these are so close that they can service. Are they within like striking distance of each other? Because there's a lot of passengers on the ferry and there's a lot of passengers on the railway, but not so much on the buses, although it's starting to increase. Anyway, it's pretty good. We also got another boat put in. As you can see, we are up to nearly 500,000 on that, which is excellent. Frequency is 9 minutes, so yes, we did add some more services there. In terms of the bus routes around here, you can also see that they are not meeting demand. So this is the bus routes here, 37 of 40. So that's actually close to maxed out. So I think what we'll do is we'll go ahead and buy vehicles. We're going to buy some stagecoaches. I'm going to buy another 4. Let's be fairly reasonable about it, and we'll add it onto that bus route there. That should be all right. We also increased, actually, was it doubled? I think we might have doubled the amount of things on this food route here. It says 12 there. Food route, how many vehicles? It lists all of the vehicles, but it doesn't give me a maximum amount of it. I think it's, I'm pretty confident, 20 vehicles, oh there, 20 vehicles, yes, you can actually mouse over that bit there. That is good. It would be nice if you just put a number there though, instead of having to figure it out that way. But anyway, 20 vehicles, that is good, but we can make it better. And the way we make it better is by connecting up this farm to there, and then we have routes going there and then back and forward and yada yada. You get the idea. So let's go ahead and do that. We're going to go over to road and then to streets and then to the small country road, because that's where it's going to come down. We're going to make it go across here and then straight across. Now the reason I've chosen this point is if we alter the camera and go here, you can see there's a little bit of a bump there and a little bit of a bump there, and it means if we build it over that, hopefully it means that we will get better bridging costs. So from here, we want to build, and why is it not building? That's not allowing me to build at all. Hang on a second. Something's not right. Why am I not able to build? I'm not able to build anything. No, that's. Okay, something's funky going on. Reload. Okay, and there's the reload, and luckily we can build. I don't know if it was an option I turned on or whatever there. They're very, very strange indeed. But we will continue on with what we were planning on doing, which is building a road up to that little juncture there. And what we'll do actually is we'll make it so it goes from here, like that, and then we'll have it say yes, and then we want it to curve it round. As I said, I'm going to try and make it so it'll go up a bit. We can say alter the grade and have it go further up like that. Hang on, we just need to make sure that we're in a straight, directly across the river sort of direction. Up. That is fine. Yep. And then we'll go straight to there. Now, that is expensive, but that's exactly what I was looking for. So it has pretty much a level grade across there. There's a little bit of a hump in it. You can see it does go up a bit there. We've got two options. We've got basically damn it, and then we've got that, which I believe, perhaps wrongly, that the green represents the navigable area, whereas the other bits, you can see the orange, will block that out, which if we change over to that mode, it is... There we go. It does change it. You can see it does alter that. So let's move this around. Just trying to see where the best place for it would be. That's about right. Okay, and then we'll build that. It does cost a lot of money. That did cost 400,000 there, but I think worth the money overall. That will go down this time because we want to go down the other side and then basically join up on that section there, but we have to remember that the industry does go next to it, so that there is not acceptable. We do want to just no, don't alter it, just go up if you need to. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. And then to there, little bit of altering, but not too much of a problem. And then that connects up directly to the road. Oh, and if we do that, it will actually make it cheaper and make this road better as well. I should also check out just how much speed difference there is on these roads when it comes to, this is just a standard country track type thing. It's a 2-lane country road with a speed limit of 40, whereas the streets, they're actually quicker on this. That's interesting. I wouldn't have thought that. Anyway, we're just waiting for, I'm guessing, one of these ships to dock up, or the train to dock up as well, because that's where we get most of our cash. You can see it does say earnings minus about $500,000 there, and yeah, that's because we've just spent a lot of money on this, as in we'll be spending a lot of money when it comes to the trucks that we have to buy for this. I keep calling them trucks, but yeah, the horse-drawn carriages at the moment. Eventually we will get the trucks, but it won't be for, well, it won't be till, I'm guessing, another several years. Well, was it 1864? So yeah, automobiles, we might get them in like the 20s. We'll have to see. I just realised there's no canals as well. That would be cool to add those in. And then we can cruise the cut, can't we? Aha, there we go. We've just got, finally, you can tell when something just docks up there. We've got that in there and that in there, I'm guessing, yeah. So just going to double check, keep checking these for the passengers. That is increasing, and that one is, that has not increased. You can see there, the passengers, this is a really, really good income there. This is actually finances rather than passengers, but it's basically, it equates to about the same anywhere. In terms of the train, looks like to be maxed out. 33 or 42, no problem, that's fine. Eventually we will delete that train and get a better one. There's 33 people there. I'm guessing that's making lots of money then. Yes, it is, 220, excellent. Right, so we need to spend some more money. We're going to go over to this road depot. Actually, no, first we'll go to the extra lines, and I guess even before that, over to buildings and a modular truck station. Now the advantage with a station is we can place it about there. And it still is connected to that. Okay, and for some reason after you've placed that, WSD stops working. You have to just like move it with your mouse and then it works again. That's very strange. Right, new line. So a line will be from there to there to there and back again. Alright, that is that line is ES Food 2, I guess. We'll rename that to 1. Whoops. 1, and we'll have that colour. We should have the same colour, why not? Is it the same colour? It is the same colour. Is that just going to be confusing? Yes, it is. So we'll change it to that one. That's fine. Yeah. Right, so that's now in. It means we can also buy the vehicles. So vehicles, it is a new line, that's fine. Click on that one. Buy vehicles. We want to have the horse-drawn carriage. 10. Nah, I think it's go big or go home time, isn't it? We'll buy 20 of those vehicles, which initially will be quite bad, wouldn't it? 10. But we know. Production's 200. How much is that one? That's got 200 as well. It won't. This will have to ramp up. Shipment is. Production is under half. So yes, adding another 20 will work. Anything more than that, and it probably won't. Residence is also not great. Ah, look at that. See there? Emissions. Growth is negative. Because of that. Right. Okay. Quality of the station's very good. And the traffic is very good. So they're all negatives, the quality by the look of it. I don't know what we can do to aid that. That's not growing. That's not growing. And that's not growing. 7 plus 40. Our total growth, it says 50 residents. Total growth 157. But growth has stopped. Probably because of the... let's say the noise pollution. I don't know what we can do about that. I'll have to have a look at it. Anyway, I'm delaying. Buy vehicles. 20. I think we're going for 20. And we'll assign that to food 2. And there we go. And they're going to come out, and that's probably going to increase traffic quite a bit. You can see that this has increased. We've got, I believe this was, I don't know if these were right in here, all these commercial buildings, but you can see that all of this has expanded out. This was the edge of town, but these have come right out. And, that is actually a hotel, Parkview Hotel. In fact, I did state when we were on the train last episode, when we were coming up here, I sort of joked, I went, oh, look, a hotel's popped up. Well, yes, it is. There it is. That is actually a hotel. Lots of hotels. It's because obviously we've got nice transport networks now. Right, so that is good. Hopefully that will all come all good. We could, if we wanted to, transport these 2 goods as well over to there, but that would be exceeding the production, I believe. So this requires, Earl Shilton requires some machines. So let's go over to the right-hand side and find the right tab. Industry statistics. We want a product of machines. Coggleton Machine Factory is over on the left hand side. Let's go down and we'll see, actually we'll put it in order of product. Right, so there's only one place on this entire map that makes that, and it requires timber, well, planks I'm guessing. Yeah, planks and steel. Steel we can make close to it. We've got the coal mine there, the ore mine there, and the steel mill there. That would work. Wood, on the other hand, not so much. We have that. Know that this works. Vehicles in poor condition cause additional emissions. Vehicles can be maintained or replaced to reduce emissions. Okay. How do we know? Maintenance is normal. I guess the oldest of these, aren't they? Normal. Oh, apparently all these are poor. All of them are poor. Wow. 44 is in poor condition. Maintenance normal. Ah, condition. Sorry, I was looking at that, yeah. Condition. Ah, they're all poor. Maintenance. Oh, yeah, let's not do that. Is it possible to simply replace them? Clone. Like a maintenance. Maintain or replace to reduce emissions. Is there a simple replace? There's clone. Don't really want to be doing all of those in one go. Well, for a start, I don't think I can. Oh, the boat's in poor condition. Oh, no, it's in good condition. Right. Okay. No, because that's just selecting all, isn't it? That's all the vehicles in the game. So I'll have to check out condition. Okay, I'll take a look at that next time, because I think we need to start getting some of the wood transported. Now, we've got wood here in the forest. because that's generally where you find wood. And then over here in the sawmill, we've got some as well. So we can probably bring it along this road and then a bridge across. But then again, that's going to cost a lot of money to bridge across there. Another option would be to use cargo ships, but that would cost... Actually, I don't think it would cost that much, you know. I don't actually think it would cost that much. The reason being, moving this dock in here, 250 generic units of currency. Call it the same again on this side, yeah? Whereas a road... Huh, on a level grade would be okay. But if we ever wanted to go up, you have to build it, you have to do that and then go across. So it would probably be... Yeah, it would probably be cheaper to do it that way, but certainly not as much A, fun, and B, I don't think it would... well, we wouldn't be able to carry as much, would we? So let's put boats in. We'll use the river network. So that'll go in as close to the left as possible. So there. Is that the right one? Cargo ships, yes. Cargo ships were good. Right. This one. Come along. Rotate it round naturally. And then this one will join up. Oops. This one will join up to that somehow. There. Alright. So we now have timber going from there to there. And that'll be it for now, actually. New line. There to there. Change that to a dark blue. And that is... It's Earl Shilton Wood. Right. Now we need a boat. Probably a big boat. So, the Wilhelm First can carry 70 two compartments. Carries wood. Whereas that is the Zoroaster oil tanker. So I guess it's this one. Which is... insert other generic units of surprise if you need to. Yeah, we could add that. We could put that in. Just not now. Let's just wait for something. Oh, doesn't matter. About to say, I'll just wait for something to dock up. It just has. So we'll buy one of those and we'll assign it to the ES Wood. There we go. And then what we'll do eventually, once that is supplying the planks, which it will, what will happen is we will then change, or we'll add a dock in... We'll probably add a dock in somewhere around here. And then have a route going up to that to deliver the planks. Because at the moment... There's no real reason to go any further with it. Right, so that's on the go. While that's happening, let's take a look at this place, because this is something we haven't really looked at. Settle. And it seems to be working. Everything seems to be good there. Settle. SE bus route is working perfectly fine. We have a total of 10 vehicles on there. Capacity is good, and money is good, which is exactly what we expected. Food 2, for some reason, is not working. See that? Oh no, it does say 4 there, but why is it saying wood? It's got wood to transport. It's very strange. Because it should go there. Production's ramped up. Ah, do you know what it'll be? It just won't be kicking out as much as it can. See that there? I think that's the increased size level. It's working. It's not making any money, but it will get there eventually. How we're doing over here anyway for this one? 30 passengers there. That's good. Over here, 12 passengers, and they're just leaving the station. All right, so actually that is pretty good. And this dock is... It's got 45 people on there with 42 on there. So yeah, having the 2 ships seems to work out. Anyway, so I digress. Back over to here, we have the cell forest there, followed by the tools factory down there. And this is requiring tools. The problem with that is we need to make planks, and planks are over there. The other issue is if we had just the stuff coming from the forest over to there and then back through, that would mean once, twice, thrice, 3 times going through Settle directly. That would cause a lot of pollution, so we don't want that. Instead, we want to add a route direct over to here, then direct over to there, and that'll be A, quicker, and B, won't kick out loads of pollution for this. So that's what we'll do. And then we'll be able to supply tools to Settle. So we'll do that. We'll go over to road, and once again, we'll go from this station, or this location here. We do want to make it in sections. And because it's a level grade, pretty much anywhere, we shouldn't have any problems with cost or anything, really. Although I do want to still keep building it in the sections there. And that should do us. Alright. What we'll also do is from here, go across like that. And then, once again, we're sort of bypassing the town and doing that. Alright. So a bit of money spent, but I think it's spent in the right place. Truck station, yes. We want a truck station in 3 areas. We need to have one... Well, we can have that quite a ways away. Wood coming down to drop off to there. Shame we can't do that bit, but there you are. In say... No, that's not going to connect up, is it? It'll... There. And then one in here. Which we will move along as much as possible. And, have we just got 3 new vehicles available? Not even going to try and pronounce. European flatbed horse-drawn carriage, European covered horse-drawn carriage. Let's have a look at those then. Built by French Amédée Ballet. That's totally butchered that, but there you are. The steam bus travelled long distances from Le Mans to Paris. Ah. Okay. I mean, it can only carry 1 extra passenger. And it has more emissions, and it's not very quick. So we're probably not going to upgrade from the stagecoach. We've got these. Alright, I see. So the capacity is higher. So the horse-drawn carriage, you can see we've got, yeah, not much there, sadly. There is a reason for it. We've got fewer emissions on the newer ones. And, hang on, I don't understand. Why would you alter that? Why would you do that? There's a covered horse-drawn carriage, which is all cargo, including passengers. And there's a flatbed. But the difference between the two is... Well, there ain't any. The price is the same. The running cost's the same. The only difference is the physical look of it, and that the flatbed horse-drawn carriage can only carry specific types of cargo, basically not passengers. So why would you buy one over the other? If you want passengers, you want to buy that one. If you want anything other than passengers, you might as well still buy that one. Am I missing something? I don't know. Anyway, let's crack on again. That's now in there. We will place the station in a station, rotate it round, and once again we're just going to connect up where we can. There. See, I know it's quite a ways away, but it's better for it. So that is now in. So there, and then there. But we need One of these in here. So you can see all the tools are wanting to be supplied over on this side. So what I'm going to do is probably delete. Oh no, that will cost a lot to delete that. Okay. Maybe delete in here. See, I would like to delete those buildings there and supply that. Yeah, we're going to have to do it, sadly. Could we get away with just the one building being deleted? No, we'll just have to do that one. Okay. And we'll place it there when I've got enough money. And it does remove those, which is a shame, but it's now in. And that's our exchange terminal. So, we'll go for the route. And it is new line. So it's there, to there, then to there, and then to there. Which is a very strange route indeed, but it will work. So this is settle wood to tools. That's what that one is. We will alter the colour to be a dark green. And I believe that is what we need. So what we'll do is we'll buy... Well, we might as well buy that one. And I'd like 10 of them. Actually, I'd like 20 of them, to be honest with you. But I don't think that's going to happen simply because of the lack of funds. Let's just leave that for a moment until fundage increases. Let me check on the newest line in the system here, which is the food 2, which is making money. In fact, everything across the board is making money. The train is at max capacity, so we should increase the size of that. The boats are not at max capacity, but they are making a lot of money. And these are okay, but I'm guessing that some of these I do have, yeah, they're in bad condition. So what I'm probably going to do, not this episode, next episode, I'll go ahead and change it up. So we have, well, new stuff. Because there's new technology coming as well. So that would be better for us. Right, so we're going to go here. We're going to say buy vehicles. We're going to get this one here, which is all cargo. We will say type in 20, because that's pretty much what I want. And, ooh, almost there. Come on, almost there. Oh, I should also check out this route as well. Let me check that route out. Which is the log. Yes, wood. Oh, very good amounts of cash. 186. And we have 240 waiting. Wow, so we can get another boat. Would that want it? Yes, it would. We need another boat for just for the wood. That's really good. Logs. Yeah. Because that can carry 70. You can see it's steaming over here. You can actually see all of the cargo on the outside as well. And there you go, that's loading up. But there's still loads waiting. So another boat is definitely on the cards, innit? I'd say so. I'd say so. Anyway, how are we doing for cash? Getting there. By the time this boat docks up to there, 31 passengers. How's that? Oh, going down now. No, that was going down for a second there. It says stable. 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 I think this one is stable as well. Yeah, they're all stable, but not going up, which is a shame. But this industry might be. First industry upgraded, yes. Yeah, just as I clicked on it, the goalpost was moved. Right, first industry upgraded. So that is a better industry now. Because of the size of it. Oh, look at the production. It's gone up to 200. So the level is higher on that one. Excellent. Anyway, let's go over to here. We're going to say, finally, buy vehicles. We want the one there. That should do us. 10 of those. Actually, make it 20 because why not? And that is the right one, is it? It is the right one because they're the same price. So why on earth would we do the other one? I'm going to go for flatbed because it says logs. It says planks. Ah! Right, yeah. That doesn't actually even take tools. So that's the one we have to go for. Ow. That is really loud. It's because it plays that little jing, like, boat noise, the ring up noise for each one of those. So the more you buy, the I think it plays them multiple. If I think it plays them more. So wood tools assigned. Any music currently playing can be stopped and changed at any time. Yes, that is correct. Yes. Let's put some of the soundtracks on. Anyway, that is now in. If we go over to here after we unpause it, we'll see it open up and ooh, brand new stuff. There are our road vehicles there. Oh, I didn't realize that when you click on that, you can see it's see the color because it's assigned to that. Yeah. So it's going to go over to the first one, get the logs, take them to there. You can see there's already logs waiting. Yeah, it's going to go around and hopefully that'll make us some good money. Right, we will leave it there for this episode. Next one, I think at minimum we need to buy another boat because quite frankly there's so many logs waiting here. Hey, look at that. That shipment is quite good there. So we need to get more. Need to get a boat for a start. Then eventually, I think we'll go around and buy out a lot of the older stuff. So we need to check out the condition of things because at the moment the condition of some of these vehicles is poor. So all of these buses, for example. You can see on the details there, it's bad condition. So what we'll do is we'll have to replace them all. I don't know if there's a way to replace them all in one go. To say like, right, for this line, for example, change everything on change the condition. Replace all vehicles, yeah. So I can say all of that, replace all vehicles, and then I can replace it with, probably replace it with the car. Yes, that's probably what we'll do then. Right, at least there's options for that. There might be options as well for... Check it again. No, vehicles, that one there. So it's self-selected, send, clone, replace, and configure maintenance. Yeah, there's no say, when it reaches a certain condition, replace it option as far as I can tell, which is... a shame, but we can replace it manually. That shouldn't be a big issue. So next episode we'll go ahead and do that. We also want to buy another boat as well as pay some loans off because currently 5.5 million. We've only taken out one loan, but it's still one loan a bit too many. So we do want to eventually go ahead and start paying that back to overall increase our fundage. So overall, I'm very happy with what we've got so far. Obviously, this is a small map with the 2x1 form factor, and we are doing a lot of transport, and that's also quite gridlocked. There you are. Right, next episode we'll crack on the things previously mentioned. As always, hope you have enjoyed the video and the series thus far. Thanks very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.